I don't know whether you can put your minds back to the 10-coloured sky of Carpathia and travel from there to Mar-a-Lago's mountain of orange, but let's ascend the dizzying heights of absurdity from the tyrannical visage of Vigio the Carpathian to the equally ominous portraits of Donald Trump looming behind Nigel Farage and Elon Musk at Mar-a-Lago. Both represent a peculiar nexus of power, ego, and the uncanny ability to make everything around them unnervingly orange. I was going to say puce, but it is orange. It really is orange. It's that colour that you get when volcanoes have erupted and everything goes this strange sort of off-red. And Vigio, as many of you may recall from Ghostbusters 2, is introduced with the immortal lines, "On a mountain of skulls in the castle of pain, I sat on a throne of blood." A motto, I dare say, that would fit nicely stitched onto a Trump golf towel. In his cursed portrait, Vigio glares at us with a 10-coloured sky thick with tephra, his malign intent as clear as the unnaturally thick wig atop his head. Meanwhile, Trump's portrait gazes not into the souls of mortals, but into a mirror of his own magnificence, daring to ask, is it light, or is the hair actually glowing? Now compare this with the tableau behind Farage and Musk. There they are, plotting the salvation of Britain, nay, the West itself, under the stony gaze, the stony stare of a man whose flesh tone has entered the realm of Pantone exclusivity. Vigio terrorized New York with a river of pink psycho-reactive slime. But Trump, his medium is more insidious. Slogans, social media tirades, and one suspects spray tan runoff pooling beneath Mar-a-Lago, channeled into the various streets in Manhattan. Consider their shared narrative arcs as well. Vigio, the cruel, the torturer, the despised, sought immortality through his painting, unleashing the rivers of negativity to extend his reign. Trump, no stranger to the art of branding, has similarly weaponized negativity, though his medium is less slime and more truth social. While Vigio is vanquished by the Ghostbusters with positively charged slime, Trump's adversaries must resort to the more laborious methods of fact-checking and strategic lawsuits. One cannot help but wonder if a slime cannon wouldn't expedite matters. And then there's Elon Musk. If Trump is Vigio, then Musk is the possessed museum curator drawn into the gravity well of a greater narcissist. The curator was promised unimaginable power. Musk, perhaps, the same, though his promises come with a side of Dogecoin memes and unfulfilled Hyperloop deadlines. Together they form an unlikely duo off to Mars, their ambition stretching beyond the realms of reason, much like Vigio's aspiration to inhabit a baby and rule the modern world. Let's pray Farage isn't volunteering for that role. And Farage and what's his name, Nick. Like the river of slime in Ghostbusters 2, he courses beneath the surface, like something out of the adverts voiced by Vincent Price. Under the rim, channeling grievances and discontent into electoral ambitions. One can almost hear him echoing Vigio's prophecy: "What was will be, what is will be no more." Though in his case, it's probably about fish quotas or EU bureaucracy. Ultimately, Vigio and Trump share one undeniable quality: the power of their image, their fading image. Vigio's malevolent portrait looms large, a grim reminder of his tyranny. Trump's likeness, meanwhile, functions less as a warning and more as a branding, plastered across everything from Mar-a-Lago walls to hastily published NFTs. Both figures remind us that in the right light, under the glow of 1,000 tanning bulbs, power can be as intoxicating as it is absurd. So, as we look at the 10-coloured skies of our current political landscape, let us remember Whether it's a tyrant in 16th century Carpathia or a reality star turned president in 21st century America threatened by the russet skies, blessed by Putin, history has a peculiar way of repeating itself, sometimes as tragedy and sometimes, regrettably, as farce.